Hello, my wonderful friends. The video will be posted in the morning, Monday. And I would like to start sharing one observation because someone yesterday was asking me some questions related to vaccination. And I know how many people are allergic to things. I'm very allergic to pollen and so many things like medication. There is a whole list that I have to notify, in the hospital nurses that I have those problems. So over 10 years ago, I heard Dr. Oz was saying that people who are allergic for the springtime, they have those allergies. They should take allergy medication 2 weeks prior. And I can tell you, I'm taking, because last year I didn't even knew when the season will start. We had winter and spring on and off. So I think I was taking probably 3 weeks prior. But because I'm taking prior 1 tablet a day, I don't have any problems when the season is. So I share with one lady that she should take prior the vaccination, maybe even a few days if she has time. And I call my sister-in-law in Germany because she is suffering from allergies. So I told her the same thing: take couple weeks prior the allergy season and she will be okay, hopefully. But that was Dr. Oz who was sharing that, and it was great information because I'm not coughing in the springtime. Otherwise I was horrible. So Tiffany got engaged the last day of Don Don's presidency, so he was engaged to president's daughter, not ex-president's daughter. And a lot of people was wondering where Baron Don Don's and Melania's son was. He was hiding on the plane. I don't know how they put him, how much earlier this poor boy went to the plane. And when they were leaving Florida, he got different entries. 14-year-old, very young rebellion, but somehow he feels like he wants to have his own privacy, that he doesn't like to be seen with his parents. And I hope Don Don will be testifying, because I saw him long time ago that he will be testifying, and his umbrella will be without the fabric. So hopefully he will be testifying and he wouldn't have protection. What worth it is umbrella without fabric? So that will be, if that will come true, that will be one of my predictions from long time ago. We don't know if he will be eager to do that, if his lawyers will advise him to do that. And now I will start with the questions from comment section. Thank you, everyone. You are wonderful. I got so many questions. I have at least for 2 videos, but please send me whatever interests you. I'm always trying to write them down and have for videos. And the questions were wonderful. And Gina B. I'm not saying the whole names, I just say the first letter of the family name. Will they ever figure out the person who planted the pipe bombs on CRN and DNC on January 6? Can you tell anything about him or her? So when I close my eyes, I saw connection with Michigan governor when she was attacked. So I have the feeling that the person is from the same group, maybe even from Michigan. Maybe I'm correct that way. We will see in the future. I believe that person will be eventually put under the scrutiny and they will know who that was. But I will pull a few cards and see if they will help me. I have to figure out how to put this new camera so you can see me better. I tried a moment ago and it dropped from the thing that I got from Roman and Tracy for Christmas. It's a nice holder. So I was checking and it was working, but right now it fell down on me, so I'm so afraid that it may give up on being held. So I'm doing this without, but you have to trust me. I'm not really, the cards are face down. Okay, so who is the person who left those things? Yeah, still I see he didn't want them to be detonated, but he wanted them to he slept on it. Don't trust him, but he feels that he is safe. So he was postponing the destination, but everyone thinks that he is a safe guardian of security. So please check. And the word militia is coming to my mind, so I'm hoping someone to figure out this. Judy G. Are all those senators who went to Russia in the pocket of Putin? And I saw the money being transferred under the table, suitcase of money. So are they? They needed to. They are looking from different point of view. That's the way of showing how they are connected. So they are always looking from different angle on everything. Angel of Justice, they control the justice in Senate and in Congress, and they are in love with Don Don and with Putin. So who knows? I think that's the answer. Judy G. Will Republicans vote for charges in Don Don's crimes? So will they be voting against him? And I saw them biting fingers nervously. They will be on the cameras. They will have to be responsible for their votes. So, and it's much easier to control people who are afraid. So they will be who are weak. Yeah, they will change direction. They will not go after Don Don anymore. They are not. They will go for security for themselves, for the right work, and they will backstab him. So they will have to think about themselves. And President of Mexico tested positive for Kronberg. And I thought, oh gosh, he had just meeting 2 days ago with Biden. And I Google, good for us that it was a phone meeting, because as well our Prime Minister from Canada went there too. So at least they can't get the virus over the phone. Well, I can tell you, kind of, it's not for children, so in the 60s there was a joke, 70s, I was living in the 70s in England, and there was a joke, can anyone get pregnant talking on the phone? Yes, if you are stuck with telephone box, 2 people without underwear. Sorry, that came to me. So now he can't get the illness over the phone as well. Sorry. Don will lose, if he is convicted, he will lose ability to run again and collect money for running again. That will be painful for him. Lifelong pension, he will lose access to intelligence briefing. He will be not able to sell those information to the other countries. Security protection, travel expenses, office staff and space, allowances for Melania if she will be becoming a widow. So if he will be charged and he will be proven that he was guilty. So a lot for him to lose. Oh, Sarah Sanders, she just announced that she will be running for governor of Arkansas. Her father was over the governor and she wants to run. And she was the perfect secretary of press in White House. So will she... and the vision that I had, it was like a ship park on the parking lot, like somehow get out of the water on the parking lot. So I don't think she will have too good time to move forward. They will dismiss her. They will let her go. Daddy will be trying to help her, maybe even Don. She will have a lot of friends, but I don't think she will get it too far. Okay. Jennifer G. Will Chuck Schumer be able to stand up to Mitch McConnell and trim his Senate power? And actually I saw a topiary tree, which is very well trimmed. So I think he will destroy the filibuster, which is a huge nuisance. In 2013, Ted Cruz was reading Dr. Seuss, symbol of that's a kind of paranoia about filibuster. He was reading, I thought, what is he doing? I remember those crazy stories for children, and he was reading Dr. Seuss on the Senate floor to kill the time. And that's ridiculous, and it should go. Would they be able to take away that thing from... A lot of excitement from Chuck Schumer. They will be strong and independent, and they will be able to fulfill the dreams. Yeah, it's time, because for the last 10 years, that damn thing was letting the Republicans to control the Senate, and people were not able to get, some votes were not even reaching the floor because the filibuster. So that should be. One guy was, one senator was speaking for so many hours, and he had even a bucket made out of leather. for him to, because they can't leave the place, so he had to talk and talk and talk. He was 24 hours talking, and he was doing his business behind the desk. Estelle H. In my last video, I said something about Biden's health, and I said that I had the vision about clock, but the clock was like a watch on hand. So yes, two people were writing, Estelle and Deborah Ma, that's to them is related to Dutch clock experience. Will mean that Deutsche Bank maybe will be involved with something. Clock has the symbol tick-tack, and it has a connection in their mind that it's related to heart, because the heart is doing tick-tack. So that will be something. And Lynn Manifi posted about Biden's health, and he will, what do you see for Bernie Sanders in the future? So she is hoping that he will take that spot. And I saw him walking on the treadmill. I'm not going to show you the treadmill because it's ridiculous. So walking on the treadmill is the symbol of going nowhere. And I will pull 3 cards to see if I'm correct. He will still have a lot of power. He will be king of, he will be fighting legally about everything that he is, because he is a fighter. He will be on a chariot. He will control a lot, beginning of new adventure. Cards are more on hope with Lynn Manifi. Maybe she is better than I am this way. Maybe she will be right that Sanders will have some more power, maybe. But somehow I don't think he will be the vice president, even with Kamala. Somehow I don't see this way, because walking on a treadmill is like standing in the same spot. Karen would like to know if Ivanka will run for president or Senate seat. And we heard a lot about her running from California and taking the spot from Ted Cruz. No, not Ted Cruz, from... He has Mexican... I'm sorry. Background. And I saw her in a plane flying away, so I don't think she will. And I'm trying to, the one who was saying that Don Don's hands are small, so he must have to have everything else small. Surprise, she might try it, something. But so many dirty things we will learn about her, and they will tell her go away. So I know you will be telling me who, and I know who that is, and just brain fog. Otherwise, so. But he is senator right now from Florida, and that will be the same district that she would like to run from. Kat M. Will members of Congress be found to have direct involvement in the siege on the Capitol and be removed, prosecuted? And I saw a symbol of Twitter. So they will have a lot of they go usually by the tweets, by the messages that someone was sending. So eventually they will be traceable with their opinions, and they will have to be under consideration to at least explain their points. So yes, intuitively we know that they are guilty. They wanted Don Don to succeed, so they were taking chances, Wheel of Fortune, trying to bend the truth. And that's not acceptable. You know, you can have your opinion, but bending the truth, it's not opinion. HJM, that's the questionnaire. What is going on to happen with the US stock market? It is going to crash, and when? And I saw waves like up and down, and it was like ocean going away. And it was like full moon, you know, the ocean's waves are smaller and they are kind of pulled away. I think that's the way, or opposite. But it was like the beach was bigger and bigger. Yeah, we have to wait, and we will be observers, and a lot of headaches. Big change. If it's going good, then it will be better, not that good, and people will have to fight. Protection. Angel of Protection will try to help as much as possible, so there will be some waves. It's not that one time, but it will be few times. Joanne. Don Don said he will be back. I will be back, like Schwarzenegger. Do you see that happen? And I saw a Federer's flags. And that's probably some ways he will be able to manipulate himself to be some movements. And that's America will have to stay safe and secure, so that people will have to be protected. Very cautious people will be doing, walking, but he will try it. He will try it, absolutely. He will be trying to go to collect those followers, because he doesn't want to give up on his powers. He don't want to work. It's not that he wants to work. He wants to go, but he wants to feel powerful and successful, and that people loves him. I have the feeling that as a child he was never really experiencing to being loved, and that's the reason he is always like that, fighting for something, running after something that he never got it. Okay, so I was successful. Thank you so much. I'm feeling like I promised, so I didn't eat any candies for 2 days. I'm not saying that it's easy, because they are walking behind me, and I'm usually going by that cabinet that I have them and going away. So thank you for mental support. And now I would like to pray for everyone who needs help, who needs a good energy, who is worried, who feels lonely, who feels abandoned or sick. We want to create the best energy that we can create around the world and send this to the people who needs that. I know Lina Rodriguez was on the operation. I don't know. I didn't check if she is back or not. But to everyone who is on the operation table or sake of feeling hungry, we have to send everyone the best energy and protection. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for booking appointments. Thank you for connecting with me, and thank you for your comments and your likes. See you next time. Bye-bye.